person who made me actually know how to earn investment and to make the right decisions if I'm going to invest in anything. And if I'm stuck, I know I can call him and I will tell him, this is what I'm planning to do. What do you advise? And he will tell me it's the right thing or it's not the right thing.
Welcome. My name is Winnie and I'm the digital marketer for Africa. And I want to welcome you to this short session for you to give us a short testimonial about the financial journey you've had with Mr. Alfred Mathu. Welcome, and just tell us your name and a fun fact about you and who you are in precise.
Yeah. Thanks for visiting, and my name is Liz Tapawa. What I do, I'm a business development expert in the area of hospitality.
How many years have you worked with the financial Dr. Alfred Mathu?
About 16 years, okay. And it's been an interesting 16 years because he has not just worked with me, but he has also worked with my family.
As Liz has just mentioned, my journey with her kicked off way back 16 years ago when she was the business development manager at Canada Hotels, and we got connected through the business international. And soon after I got to know her, I had the privilege of sitting down with her over a financial planning session over coffee, and she embraced my advice then, and that actually became the starting point of a journey which has brought us this far 16 years. She's had a couple of maturities of our investments, and now we're still looking forward to a new maturity. Over the many years that we've working together, I've been privileged to be serving now her husband, to serving the daughter who works out of the country, and the son who is actually working in the country. I feel very, very privileged to be handling her accounts, considering the level of professional that she has been, and she's introduced to me enough of her friends here in this organization. It is called me several to come and speak to the staffs who to her within the department, just on matters of financial planning. I'm very, very excited.
I'd like you to tell us investment plans that you introduced her to.
This has had varied investment requirements. As a young mother, and now she has transitioned to another level where we basically think about retirement investment. Me and Lisa are actually age mates. Her concerns 10 years ago, 15 years ago were major about the children. But now the children are adults as we speak. So they're now on their own, they're independent. Current financial requirements are majorly around her personal retirement. In the same case with her husband. We've got an endowment investment plan with Upside life insurance company, which is helping her to build her retirement investment from a contractual perspective. She's running for a specific period of time, and I believe that at the expiry of that contract, that will coincide with her retirement, which was hoping that this was going to enhance her retirement standing. Yes.
Looking back, how has this financial journey impacted your life, your family, and also your financial goals?
I'll tell you something that Alfred might not remember. As you've heard, we've known each other for a long time, and I've 100% believed him when he advises me financially. And the truth came to light during COVID because I had policies with him, and when COVID hit, I called him and I said, Alfred, we are not getting paid anymore. We are off work, and I don't know how we can survive. Went through his records, and guess what? He told me one of your policies is actually able to get you some money. That's how I survived through COVID. Through the savings I had done with one of the policies that I had with him. And I think that's the time that I realized, apart from me benefiting from his advice, that my children would need it. Because after that is when he met my son, who signed up, and then later on he met my daughter, who signed up. And have I benefited? Yes. How have I benefited? In a big way. Because even as I go through my day-to-day spending, I always tell myself, it doesn't matter if my account has zero balance. I know I have a saving somewhere that I cannot touch. even if I'm an impulse buyer, I know that one is secured for me for a rainy day.
How would you describe Alfred's approach to financial journey? And how would you recommend him to someone who have not yet secured an investment plan, they have not started their financial journey? Give an advice to someone who might be listening to you out there and recommend Alfred.
I've always recommended him, by the way, and I don't even use many words. I tell them, do you want to plan your future? Do you want someone that you can speak to, someone who will listen, someone who is very clear, he is focused, he understands exactly, and he knows how to explain it to you the way no one else can explain it, because a lot of people can sell you products, but with Alfred, he brings his laptop and he takes you through it. He shows you what is going to happen if you do A, and if you do B, and if you do C. And he tells you, you don't have to be under pressure to start up here. You can start very low and start growing gradually to the level that you would want to be. So can I recommend him? Yes, I can recommend him. How can I recommend him? I will recommend him by saying that he is a very, very focused, clear, he understands financial management, he knows exactly what you need, and he also listens to understand where you're coming from. So even if you had a previous investment, he will listen to you. There's a time I was trying to purchase a piece of land, and he was listening to me, and he was thinking, why don't you put that money just in a policy? That land, if today you want to dispose, and we've seen it with our friends, you buy the piece of land, by the time you need the money and you want to dispose, there is no one to buy it. And he's the one who made me see the reality of that. That sometimes we want to rush into the plots and the title deeds, but when you really have a need, you need cash money. You don't want to start looking for someone and a lawyer and someone to show you and to get a buyer. You want your money very fast because you have a need. He's the person who made me actually know how to discern investment and to make the right decisions if I'm going to invest in anything. And if I'm stuck, I know I can call him and I will tell him, this is what I'm planning to do. What do you advise? And he will tell me it's the right thing or it's not the right thing.
Apart from being a very clear lady that you can see, she's also a farmer. Again, I've had the privilege of visiting her farm along this road towards Namanga. She's got a big farm there. She's even put up a country home, a lovely, lovely home with dogs. It has chicken, it has goats, it has everything. And we went there with my friends, and we had a whole afternoon there to make money and celebrate together. I think for me, one thing that I would always say about this farm is about a professional discipline. This is very, very transparent. She's an open book. She'll tell to you as is. She will not hide some of the information that are pertinent to the organization. And that is one thing that I've loved, the journey I've had with her. Even giving her advice has been so easy because she will never tell you 50 information is not true. She will tell you all the information that pertains the decision that she wants to undertake. And that has actually made it very easy for me to, in some cases, tell her, please avoid that route. Take up this route, that one has higher risk, this one has less risk. And today as we speak, she's very, very diversified. I'm not the only advisor that has actually had the privilege of serving her. She's got other investments elsewhere. But this is a very unique relationship. One where somebody has had the confidence of introducing to the entire family. I really feel privileged to be in such a space. And I'm very, very appreciative, even of the networks and friends that she's introduced to me, including her colleagues. Even before you guys came here, she introduced me to another colleague. That is for you.
Thank you so much, Alfred. And Lynn, today we celebrate you this Customer Service Week. We are happy for you being our trusted clients. We are here because you exist, and that's why we came here to say just thank you. And from all things, we can just sum it all by saying asante sana, and thank you for all that you've done. Also recommending Alfred to your clients, to your friends, and we wish you well also in your endeavors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You.
Appreciate it.
Asante.
Thank you so much.